Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about One Piece's new chapter, which is on chapter 1065. Now, this chapter right here reveals a lot what's to come. It looks like to me there's a lot of information they may need to put into practice or to even try to analyze and connect together. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that Zoro ends up having to talk about the situation that they are in right now with Brook, you know? They end up seeing Caribou having to, drop him off and says, hey, we'll drop you off now, so see ya, etc. As for Nami, Usopp, and so forth, along with Lilith and Frankie, they end up getting escorted up to an escalator, which I thought it was pretty cool, you know? And we see to it that, that they are about to enter a lab here and there, etc. And they end up going to a location where, where they end up separating from, Lilith, you know? We get to see that the Straw Hat crew, which is, Sanji, Frankie, Usopp, Nami, and Robin, ends up going to a certain location. Later, they don't realize is that they entered a location where it's called Seraphim 4, which it looks like a lot like Jinbei, which is really bad news, major bad news, because we get to know about how strong these Seraphims is, and we get to see a Jinbei Seraphim in it as well, and they end up attacking the Straw Hats. It launches a freaking Pacifista beam whatsoever, and we get to see to it that freaking Nami tries to fight this thing but is unable to and almost got herself killed. We see to it that Sanji comes in and kicks that Seraphim Jinbei away, and we get to see that Robin comes in and ends up attacking the Seraphim, but unfortunately was unable to land a hit, and Robin was close to getting possibly killed or something or hit, but Usopp comes in and shoots a skull exploding grass on the Seraphim and ends up grabbing Usopp whatsoever, and we see Frankie using Radical Beam onto the Seraphim 4. We get to see that these Vegapunk Edison is actually pretty surprised to see what the heck this guy is able to do, you know? And he's trying to look through some stuff here and there. Freaking Lilith ends up saying, oh my gosh, what the heck are they doing? Do they not know how much a Seraphim costs? Gosh dang, I'm gonna rip their lots of skulls off. Then we get to see Edison having to talk about some situations here and there. We get to see another Vegapunk called Pythagoras, which is wisdom whatsoever, you know, etc. And he ends up talking about how to get some data in here and there, and we get to see another person, a Vegapunk girl whatsoever, is actually eating a lot right now, you know, and it's kind of funny and hilarious in a certain way, and we get to see that she actually put in a lot of body mass and she ends up losing weight eventually, and we get to know that this one is Dr. Vegapunk York, you know, Vegapunk number 6 whatsoever, you know, and ends up having to go to sleep after eating a lot here and there, you know, which I go what the heck, are they really serious about this? Of course, we got to see the other Vegapunks, you know, Vegapunk number 3, Vegapunk number 4, and then, you know, Vegapunk Atlas whatsoever. We get to see the Vegapunk number 1, which is Shaka, you know, and he ends up having to tell Seraphim to stop fighting whatsoever and stops the Straw Hats in their tracks, they are unable to move, because of the mechanical footwear they are having right now, they are unable to move because he knows very well not to drop his guard around pirates whatsoever, you know? So what he told them is that the shoes that you're wearing right now, I actually disabled them so you're stuck in place whatsoever, you know? Since you're in the laboratory. And we get to see to it that Usopp and Frankie talk about the Vegapunk guy, you know, Vegapunk Shaka, Vegapunk number 1, and so forth. We get to see that Frankie talks to Vegapunk number 1 and says, hey man, I like your freaking your technology, it's so awesome. I'll actually want to know what you guys are making here. I want a full tour and so forth, etc. And there's no way you and I would get along here and there, etc. But we had to Vegapunk number 1 actually tells Frankie, actually I need to tell you something. This is an island of the past a long time ago. And Frankie's like, hold on, what are you talking about? And we get to see a scene with Luffy, Chopper, Bonnie, and Jinbei having to see some kind of ancient technology that might be very old whatsoever. We see to it Vegapunk tells Frankie you know, long ago there was actually a once highly advanced kingdom. And it's nothing like Egghead technology, but a civilization from 900 years ago. So would you believe me if I told you or something? And he goes what are you talking about 900 years ago? What are you saying, you know? And then the chapter ends off there with Luffy, Luffy and Chopper going on an adventure spree, which I thought it was pretty cool here and there, you know, etc. So yeah, all I can really tell you without a lot of confusion in the so far in the chapter, Zoro and Brook talk about the situation and what to do, and they drop off Caribou. The Straw Hat Pirates of Nami, Frankie, Sanji, Robin, and Usopp ends up having to fight a Seraphim number 4, and they end up having a hard time with it, you know. And we get to see that, like, whatchamacallit, we got to see the other Vegapunks, Vegapunk 3, which is Vegapunk Edison Flare. And then we get to see Vegapunk 4, Wisdom Pythia Goras whatsoever, you know. And then we get to see Vegapunk number 6, Desire, you know, etc. Then we get to see Vegapunk Shaka having to show up, which is logic whatsoever. A lot of Vegapunks, honestly, man. It's very confusing here and there. Anyways, I'm looking forward to next chapter because there's a lot going on here that we don't know. Especially maybe this might be connected to the One Piece, especially when Vegapunk Shaka saying that Egghead Island is a past technology kind of thing. While like there's an advanced civilization from 900 years ago that actually died out. Would you believe me? He told that to Frankie, and you know, Luffy along with Jinbei, Bonnie, and Chopper ends up having to adventure some things here and there, which I thought it was pretty cool. Oda has a lot of things to show and a lot of things to answer to figure things out, you know? So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot.